Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Congratulations on Ricky Stanicky.
Thanks.
So I understand this is your second time around with Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Presumably the first movie was a positive experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zac borrowed a lot of money, and he really didn't
Yeah.
have any choice but
No.
to give him another job.
Yeah, I want to get paid back. He lost a lot of bets on the set. No, no, he was awesome. I think he's a great actor, great guy, and he was a natural in this. I was lucky to get him. He's really great.
Yeah.
Sort of a Cary Grant kind of
Yeah.
actor in this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do it all. I mean, he was hilarious in this.
Yeah.
He's done this more dramatic movies.
Right.
So, yeah, it's great. And what was it like for you, Bill, doing a R-rated comedy versus, the more dramatic roles you've done over the years?
For years, I've wanted to do some of the broader stuff, and I've always wanted to work with Pete, and it was a thrill. And I loved the script. I loved it on the first reading, and said yes about 2 seconds after I read the end.
Yeah. What I was thinking about, my wife and I are huge fans of Shameless and, Fargo, and I was curious, a character like Summer Hayes, how would you imagine it go having Summer Hayes and someone like Frank Gallagher in the same room?
They kind of were.
That's true.
I mean, Pete keeps painting me as this highbrow actor. I've done some really wacky stuff, and I loved Summer Hayes. It's a curveball, you don't see it coming, and the whole concept is very funny. Yeah, it makes you laugh just to do it.
I've seen people do something
on
similar.
television, so
yeah.
have I since then.
I probably do it, when I get excited.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I see it.
Yeah, that's great. Pete, you've done a lot of R-rated comedies in the past. I was curious, do you have a particular one that was perhaps the most fun to shoot? Maybe it was Ricky Stanicky.
It's funny. I've never had a bad shoot. I've never had one where I thought, that was a nightmare. It's honestly, and it's because I'm so grateful that I'm able to do it, honestly. But on the other hand, shooting Something About Mary in Miami, December to March, was one of the great times of my life. I mean, we're down there, it's like, winter, but it's beautiful there. We're in South Beach, hanging around. You got Cameron Diaz, Matt Dillon, Ben, and it's just a good bunch of people. Jonathan Richman, the musician, was there the whole time.
Oh, nice.
So
I love that part.
yeah.
Such a
But
great
by the way,
idea.
he came in and I said, listen, we have an idea. It's my brother's idea to have the come in, but I said, we might test it, and they'll say, you got to get rid of them because it stops the movie. And there's a good chance it's not going to work, but we're going to have you here. So you served 10 weeks, put them up, paid them, did the whole thing, and then thank God when we tested it, it worked.
It was the Greek chorus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that was great.
But that was nothing better than that.
Yeah, we were in Miami recently during December. It's great. It's a nice.
Yeah.
The rest of the East Coast is cold.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And I understand you and your brother have a Christmas movie coming
Yeah,
out.
my brother directed a movie I wrote with Ricky Blitt, a friend of mine,
Yeah.
about a guy who he writes a letter to Santa, but he's dyslexic and it goes to Satan. And Satan shows up.
Where do you get this shit?
It's brilliant. I'm surprised no one's done that idea
Yeah.
yet because it's such a. Yeah.
And,
And-
yeah, I don't, my friends don't believe you're real. If you are, please come to my room.
Yeah.
Boom. And Jack Black's Satan.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
How many letters do you think I get a year? He thinks it's Santa. Billion? One. It's the first letter I've gotten in 24 years. You.
2,400 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And, with the Super Bowl, I think a lot of fans were excited to see the Planet of the Apes movie. I understand you were in that. I was curious how that went, shooting a movie like that.
It was the sublime to the ridiculous. Both of them shot down in Australia. So
Yeah.
I went from a survivalist movie to air dicking in 1 month. It's a great way to make a living. Let's face facts.
That's great. Well, I can't wait to see both of those. They're telling me to wrap. It was
Thanks a lot.
very nice to meet
Real
you.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pleasure's
So
all
long.
mine.
Thanks, Will.